And welcome back, crew, to the greatest show on earth, and that is the Miami Boat Ramps channel. And today we are down at 79th Street as our guy tries to get this one launched. And they look pretty good so far. Gets it over the guide pole. And bilge pump just kicked on. They didn't put a drain plug in, did they? Not uncommon when somebody's backing up for us to see the bilge pump go off, but for it to stay on like that, that tells me something's not right. Our guys told him to pull out. He has figured it out pretty quick. Yeah, you can see the water coming out of the drain plug in the bottom as well. Good way to catch it now. Whole lot worse to have caught it later. And our crew, right next to our drain plug crew, is starting to launch. Man, they are close to the dock. And what in the world's going on? We've got the old floating trailer trick. As you can see, the guide poles are turned. He's gonna have to get them around the bow rails. This one always it's crazy to me to see these floating trailers. Definitely one of those things I would try and fix. I'd drill a hole or something into it, let it take some water in to keep it down there. But our guy gets it off and gets it around. But it's always an interesting one when we see that. You can still see the guide pole twisted. I mean, it's just floating. And things have definitely started to pick up down here at 79th. Typical 79th Street fashion. As it gets a little later in the day, it gets a little wild and a little busy down here. So our crew's patiently trying to wait for a dock. We've got a vessel pulling off in front of them, so it looks like they're going to get one. And then we've got this other boat right here into the trees, as they've been waiting as well and kind of drifting backwards. Gotta be careful. I mean, I understand it's a jet boat, but they're not in a whole lot of water right there. And they're gonna go ahead and make their turn in right behind the vessel that was just in front of them. And here comes our crew. She steps over the bow rail, always a risky one. The easy step on, but she kicks the boat back off. Line's tight. Caps in reverse. Hang on. And we're going to have Tug of War. So there she is pulling, but I think caps in reverse. She's fighting a losing battle. Hopefully she doesn't go into the drink. But she's giving it everything she's got. Cap, give her a bump of forward gear or put it in neutral. There we go. He'll get the light assist from Captain as he tries to get it back up here. You never know how those ones are going to go. I mean, you're fighting a motor, and typically that motor is going to win. And oh, they're fighting again. Cap, you've got a line on the dock. At that point in time, buddy, go ahead and put it in neutral. Let them do the line work and let them pull you up. Trying to get the stern around. And there we go. And here comes our jet boat that was into the trees earlier. Let's see how they fare as they try and get on the dock. Cap coming in a little bit hot. Probably needs to brake check it. There we go. Crew has the pole now. Oh, careful, hang on. Cap, they've got you on, bro. Kill the motors on this one. Our girl gets off the bow. And Cap looks like he turned it off. There we go. Again, they had the lines out. Our guy had the pole. Cap was nailing the throttle. And it's a man versus machine battle. And the old Hydro Sport's coming in today at 79th, looking to make an approach. So we got some people working on some lines, so at least we're going to be partially ready as we attempted this one. And as many of you know, it's not a commonplace down here in Miami. Seems like everybody likes to approach the docks with no lines, no fenders, and just kind of go raw at it. So making our approach on 2, Cap swings the stern around. Wind and current kind of grabs her. I can't tell who's up. There's 2 people at the helm, and I just can't tell who's driving, but it looks like the guy in the blue shirt is. And I'm going to try and bring it back around after the first miss. Cap's struggling a little bit here. Gives it a little forward throttle. Try and come in bow in. Our guy's got to get over the bow rail, though. And there we go. Gets the step on. Oh. Tosses the second line. But I can't tell if the boat's in reverse or if the wind and current's got them. But now they're just hanging out off the dock. There we go. They'll get it pulled in and brought over. Here we go. One of our old 79th Street regulars. We see this crew out here just about every weekend. But today's going to be a fun one. You can tell by the flag in the air. That wind is ripping today. Always making for some challenging experiences down here at 79th. Cap's trying to turn her in. I mean, the wind's kind of blowing into the dock, so it should assist him on this. He brake checks it out, though. And we're going to come bow in now. And Wifey's got her hands on the dock. Cap's going to leave the helm. Probably not the best play. And he just steps over his wife and goes up onto the dock. But they're kind of in a funky spot. They better watch out. The jet ski's hanging off the dock here. They're likely going to run into it. You can see his wife's looking down at it like, oh man, here we go. And he's just got to walk it up. I mean, the wind and current, once again, should help in this situation. If he gets the bow forward, it'll come on. And his wife's going to go ahead and work on the stern line. And they should be good to go from here. But speaking of being good to go, we're going to go ahead and get out of here as well. Thanks for watching. Hope you enjoyed this episode of Miami Boat Ramps. If you did, please check out for our other content. We have Wavy Boats, who does a bunch of great things down at Haulover Inlet. My channel, Broncos Guru, we do some great comedy boating videos there as well. And of course, we got Boats vs. Haulover, where man and machine take on Mother Nature down at Haulover Inlet. And if you guys haven't already, go ahead and drop an anchor on the subscribe button here.